Good morning. I just got back a couple days ago from 10 days away from my garden. Everything lived, including my weeds. Let me show you. Do you like my weeds? I'm Rachel. I garden in Zone 3 in the foothills of the Canadian Rockies. I deal with severe weather like hail and windstorms, clay soil, and a very short season for gardening. These are my weeds. Go away. It's actually crazy. Pollinator magnet. Where are you? Focus on there. Oh. But it is absolutely insane. I also have thrips. I don't know if you can, I don't see any like right away, but if I did have a lawn, there's a good chance that it would have been eaten by these thrips, regardless. Now the age-old question is, what came first? The weeds or the thrips? And I don't have an answer for you there. But for a trap crop, I've got a lot of them. So yeah. I don't really have anything to tell you about this bed. It looks fine. The lobelia is a little worse for wear, but what's a gal to do about that? My tree survives. But when I came home from my trip, I just quickly did like 30 minutes of weeding and got rid of, like, it looked like this everywhere. So they're not hard to pull, it just takes a while. But we do have some exciting things for me to show you. Oh, also this is the watering system I got from Amazon. It was like $100 and something Canadian. So quite a good deal. But good news, I have melon seeds. I didn't think they were going to germinate. They never have for me before, but it was like a heat wave while I was gone. Really bad rain, windstorm, lost a panel off the roof of my greenhouse. My neighbor said they saw it flying, but they didn't know what it was, so they didn't get it for me. So I might go look for it in the park, or I might just find something on Amazon. Anyway, I have melon seeds. Now I have an issue because these are cantaloupe and that's watermelon, and I've heard that you're not supposed to grow them together unless you want like a cucamelon. And also these are way too close together, so I need to thin these out, and these are cantaloupe, mini cantaloupe. And then my bachelor's buttons also germinated, and my onions germinated. And I have a video of me planting all of these things a couple of weeks ago. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna thin those, and then I'm gonna prune my tomatoes. And then I have a gift card for a local greenhouse, or like a plant store, and I got some Thunbergia, some black-eyed Susan trailing things, and I might go get some trellises for those. My cottage garden's looking cute, my worm castings are looking cute, my tomatoes are huge, as is this hydrangea that was seemingly dead. Glad I didn't throw that out. Oh, these almost died. But here they are. Here, I'll put you at 0.5. Ta-da! Oh no, this looks like it got pushed over. It was really windy last night, and I don't have that much protection anymore. But I tied these into the stakes the other day. But I fear the airflow is getting quite bad in there, and while this is an arid desert, well, I don't know if it's actually technically an arid desert. It's like one of the driest places you can live. I swear to God. I don't know what the science is behind that, but it's so dry. My hands crack often. And I go anywhere that's like moderately humid, and my skin is great. My hair is beautiful, and my hands look great. So it's very dry here, and I've never had a problem with any sort of mold, mildew, fungus, whatever on my tomatoes before in my life. But now that I'm in a greenhouse, albeit a greenhouse that isn't fully done in, perhaps I would struggle with some powdery mildew or whatever tomatoes get. Blight? So regardless, it's a maze, and I'm gonna trim them up. And yeah, I harvested some kale yesterday. They were very big, and my radishes, they're not radishes, and my beets are looking good. My peas are getting big. Look at those things. I did have a lot of caterpillars on these last night, but it doesn't look like they're here this morning. I was expecting, like, you can see some caterpillar damage there. Aw, cute. But maybe they disappeared overnight. And my beets, my nasturtiums are coming up. It's very cute. They're like variegated. How gorge. My beets, which are wind whipped, are getting big. Don't judge a book by its leaves. This guy's huge. The honkers. Carrots need to be thinned out. Maybe I'll do that too. And then my peas are about to flower. Aw, cute. This one is flowering. Yay! Oh my god, I love peas. Do you like my view? Oh, also we're getting a fence this weekend. Although it's supposed to rain, so TBD. They were supposed to do it last weekend, but they ran. This is like, I guarantee, they're like massive boulders under there, so I anticipate that's what's taking them so long. But in theory, they should be doing that this weekend, and then we'll have a fence, and then we can properly weed, and then we can put in sod, and then things are finally happening. Early July, July 3rd, things are happening. Happy 4th of July to my Americans. Happy belated Canada Day to those that celebrate. Remember, you're on stolen land. How cute is that? I can't get enough of this. It doesn't get as much sun as I thought, so I don't think my hollyhocks are gonna go, but everything else looks so cute. Here are the plants that died. My onions made it, and weirdly, this tomato didn't die. And tomatoes are famous for dying. But I lost my echinacea and everything else. I fear a lot of the seedlings that I've left up here, thinking that they're bachelor's buttons, are in fact weeds. Because I think I see the bachelor's buttons coming up now. And that's my bad. So yesterday, I thinned out the tomatoes, and I put up my trellis, and I thinned the watermelon and cucumbers. But I just didn't really feel like talking, so I didn't. So while I water tonight, this is the next night, I'll put that footage in so that you can see what's up. And it's gonna be like chill, just a little bit of a chill vibe. Because some days we just don't feel like talking, and that's why we garden, you know? Very cute. My nephew came over and he was trying to help me in the garden, and he said, "Auntie, where do you want these?" And I said, "Oh, you can put them up by the tires." So now I have this cute little thing of rocks that Franklin put there for me. And I don't think I'm ever going to move them, actually. Oh, sorry, Ellie. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Whatever you feel like. And I'll see you next time. I hope you have a day in the garden where you don't have to talk to anybody, and it's glorious. And I hope you're unapologetic about it. Because you should be. Okay.